Onto the commodity space, Manisha Gupta, with what's happening in her world. Manisha, good morning. And crude slipped in trade, I believe.
In the morning, yes, but yesterday was a good day, Neeraj. We saw nearly 2% of gains coming in for crude prices. Some of the supportive factors even at this point are that OPEC may not increase output when they meet for a meeting in Vienna on June 8th. Apart from that, API also has reported that you might expect a decline in US inventories for this past week in sense of gasoline and crude. That has been supportive. We've seen US dollar decline from 9-week highs, and that also has brought some gains back in case of commodities. But in crude prices, one thing that goes against a rise is that the net long positions have been declining. In last week, we saw 11% of a cut coming in long positions. It has been continuing. On an average for last 4 weeks, it has been 10 to 14% cut that you have seen in net long positions. And on the other side, the volume has been on the lower side. So all of that really tells you that you might see some further losses coming in for crude prices. But 96 as the support has held on the higher side. 100 continues to be a stiff resistance for crude prices. But the latest report from Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley, they have increased their crude forecast by 20 to 24% in this year and for 2012 as well. Remember, on April 11th, Goldman Sachs had come out with a report telling you to sell all of those commodities, including sugar and cotton, but there has been a reversal to that report yesterday, and that led to some buying in the markets yesterday. Good going for the precious metal prices. Gold is trading at a 3-week highs. We saw 1% gain coming in for that one. The Europe debt concerns, the US dollar weakening, all of that is supporting the gold prices. Silver gained 3.5% in the markets yesterday. The only decliner in the space has been the base metal prices. Copper declined 3% in COMEX, and LME Shanghai is looking at a very steady trade right now. The manufacturing data coming in weak from Germany and China continues to put pressure on that sector in markets.